ripped, not damaged, not messy. I have door hinges, properly mounted, secured to my frame. How do I know it's not loose? I shake it and I'm going up and down. It's working properly. I have a window. It rolls up and down. It's clean. It's clear. Not cracked. Not damaged. I have a mirror, properly mounted and secured. My glass is clean, clear, not cracked, not damaged. Most importantly, adjusted for the driver. I have an amber color light. It has 3 functions: turn signal, 4-way flasher, marker light. I have my steps and catwalk. They're properly mounted and secured. There's no ice, no snow, no oil, nothing that can make you slip. My fuel tank has 2 straps with a rubber gasket to prevent any types of leaks. And a fuel cap with a rubber gasket on the inside and a safety chain. There I'm going to talk about my exhaust system. It climbs top and bottom, free space from the cab and gas tank. What I'm specifically looking for is black carbon. It's an indicator to me that the system is leaking, which is poisonous for the driver, so report it right away. There I'm going to talk about my drive shaft. Not bent, not cracked, not broken. It has universal front and back. It has free space around. At my frame, a cross member. Properly mounted, secured, no illegal drill holes, no illegal welding. Then we're going to talk about suspension parts. I have a spring hanger, properly mounted, secured to my frame. On top would be my spring leaf. On the bottom would be my torque arm. My spring leaf will have a 1/4 inch crack in it and can be put out of service. So make sure it's not broken. Behind my tire, which I can't see, is my U-bolt and saddle attached to my axle. From there, I'm going to talk about my shock absorber. Properly mounted and secure, rubber bushes top and bottom, not leaking hydraulic fluid. I have an airbag or bellow. Properly mounted, secure, top and bottom, no leaks. From suspension, go to brakes. So I can see my brake hose over here, but that's all I can see. So my brake hose are properly mounted and secured, attached to my brake chamber. Brake chamber has a push rod and slack adjuster. How do I test it? Secure my vehicle, put it in gear. Remove the key, come outside and chuck my tires. Always chuck the last tire. Then I go back into the cab. I release my brakes, come back out, crawl underneath it and pull on my slack adjuster, and I should have no more than 1 inch. Bigger than 1 inch, I'm out of adjustment. While I'm down, I'm going to check my brake pad material. 1/4 inch, no oil, no water. Brake drum, not cracked, not damaged. Now I come back out and I do my tire. Always the last tire. Yes, this could be a retread. My thread depth is 232. No nails, no glass. The sidewall, no bubbles, no cuts. Mounted to my rim with no gap. I have an aluminum rim. Not dent, not damaged, no illegal welding. These are my lug nuts. If I'm missing one, I'm out of service. So to make sure they're not loose, I double check. On aluminum, I would see shining powder. If it was a steel rim, I would see a rust trail. I have an air valve gauge with cap pressure. Take it off, use the air gauge, 100 psi. Now we do clearances. From the cab to the trailer, 3 to 4 feet. From my inner frame and tire, 5 to 6 inches. From my top of the tires and my trailer, 5 to 6 inches. Between my 2 rubber tires, 5 inches. Between my 2 rims, 3 inches. No bottles, no rocks. Between the tire and mud flap in the ground, 5 to 6 inches. Between the tire and the landing gear, 3 to 4 feet. Now we're going to talk about my mud flap. I'm going to use this one. This mud flap is probably mounted and secure. This one has DOT tape. It's not torn, not ripped, not damaged, not hanging. Now we're going to talk about lights. My white light has rubber gasket. Clear and functional. One purpose, reverse light. The next light, red color, rubber gasket, has 4 functions. Turn signal, marker light, brake light, and 4-way flash.